Mirrors are your eyes behind you, and if you don't use them properly, you can fail your driving test instantly. But the real problem is that most learner drivers don't actually understand what mirrors are supposed to show them. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how mirror awareness, blind spots, and peripheral vision actually work so that you can stay safe and pass your driving test.
You've got to have eyes in the back of your head, and your eyes in the back of your head are your mirrors. Your mirrors are your eyes in the back of your head. That's what your mirrors are there for, is so that you can see what's flowing from behind. You can't get to the traffic light and then sit there and look in the mirrors. By then, people are in your blind spot, or they're, in this case, was next to the truck already under the mirrors just about. And she was lower than the door, so she was in the wrong place. He might, I don't know if he looked in his mirror or not before he turned left. I don't know if there was any possibility for him to have seen her. But she should not have pulled in next to that truck. And actually, she should not be in a position where she can't see the driver. That's the real truth of it. We've got to learn that if we can't see the driver can't see us. That's part of what we have to understand when we're driving. You know, I don't want any one of you to ever have an accident similar to that. In other words, not be the person on the bicycle or the person who's in the wrong place not looking. And I really don't want any one of you ever to be the person who didn't follow the traffic from behind. You need to be using, your one eye should actually be stuck on your left hand, on your center mirror, looking at what is flowing from behind. And the rest of the time, as you move off, you should do everything you can to understand what's going on around you. And if you're in a big vehicle and you want to turn left at a traffic light, make flippin' 100% sure there's nothing next to you when you're trying to turn left. Because there are so many cyclists and vehicles at this stage of the game in London. It's just unbelievable. You've got guys on scooters and electric bikes, and everyone is trying to get into London to get to work. And they're using everything that can propel them down the road. And that's part of the life we are dealing with now. It's getting quite complicated at the moment. But guys, the way to keep yourself safe is to know what's coming from behind. Okay, so the forward-backward principle. If another vehicle travels faster than you are moving backwards relative to it, the relative speed difference creates closing speed. Closing speed creates risk. Vehicles approach can be from three perspectives. Okay, so look at this is a really interesting thing. It apparently says there's this blind spot area here. Well, it isn't. It's actually wrong, because this mirror will give you a view down the side of your car here. So this blind spot area, if you've set your mirrors correctly, does not exist. That's not true. If you've set your mirrors like they are pointing here, that's nonsense. You set your mirror so that it's looking straight down the side of your car, not looking at your car itself. So this blind spot area does not exist. But this blind spot area here can exist, okay? Because your mirror will not be able to see at right angles off there. But if you sitting here in your car, look over there, your peripheral vision should be able to see this car if your mirrors are set correctly. So you will have a view. As you look there, your peripheral vision from your eyes will be able to see that. Okay, so here's your eyeball. This is your eyeball, and here's your lens, right? And you are looking forward. Now, your normal vision will be something like, it'll be like a cone like this when you are looking forward. Now, everything else from there to this side and everything from here to this side is called your peripheral vision. Now, what do you think is how far will your peripheral vision go out to the side? What will be the total angle that your peripheral vision covers from the left to the right? Your peripheral vision actually is more like 110 degrees. It's beyond, your peripheral vision is beyond 90. Your total vision is like 190 degrees. Can you believe it? That your eyes, including your peripheral vision, will actually go beyond the 90-degree angle. And you can actually prove it. Let me show you. I'm going to stop the share. I can always go back to the share. You can actually check it. So what you do is you look at something in front of you, like this, directly in front of you. So look at something directly in front of you. And then what you do is you get somebody to move their fingers here. And without looking there, you try and see that movement. And you just shout when you can see that movement. Now, right now, I know that I can see the movement of my hand, and it's behind my head. 90 degrees would be here. When you bring your fingers like this, watch up front there, and then just when you see that movement, look, and you'll see it's behind your head. Your peripheral vision, your vision is amazing. You have absolutely the most amazing vision there. We can see more than 90 degrees. It's almost unbelievable. I know often when I tell people, they think, no, that's not possible. Well, it is. It's actually possible for you to have a massive peripheral vision. You should all have peripheral vision that goes beyond 90. Because if you didn't have it, the lion would have eaten you and you would have been eliminated from the population. Okay, so all the bad peripheral vision people have gone. This is a matter of interest. I hope that was interesting. All right, let's get back to where we were. So peripheral vision, get used to using that. And the other thing you've got to be really careful of, if you wear glasses, don't wear these glasses that have these massive thick rims because they're popular. Don't drive with them because they will completely destroy your peripheral vision. And don't wear a hoodie when you're driving because it eliminates your peripheral vision. You can't see things moving here next to you. Really dangerous, okay? Okay, so we were doing some drawings on this. So the first thing is your mirrors will cover this area and you will have an overlap from your side mirrors that lead past the side of your car into the area behind your car. So what you must do is maximize this vision here, both sides of your car, so that you try and eliminate as much of this potential blind spot area as you possibly can. Okay, all right? So you don't watch the sides of your car. When you're sitting in your driving position, you should just slightly lean to the right and then see the side of your car. But when you're in your driving position, you shouldn't see the side of your car in your side mirrors. And you will still have an overlap area at the back. Your side mirrors are not for watching behind you. They are for watching to the right and to the left. And that's what you use the side mirrors for, okay?
If you found this lesson helpful, this is just a small preview of the structured training inside LDriv Academy. Inside the Academy, we break down the real skills behind passing the driving test and becoming a confident driver. You can watch our full webinars and courses using the link below.